and welcome back to the Three Stitches podcast. I am Catherine, your host for Wednesdays, and it is halfway through September. It is September 12th, and I'm not sleep deprived this time, although I am recording later than I should be, um, because Wednesdays have turned into sort of kind of a hectic day. I only have one class, but I have a ton of other things to do. I have um I teach or I tutor from 11 to 12, and then I have to eat, so I have to go to lunch. And then not every week, but today I had to go to ecology because I teach focus, and it was required for all of focus classes to be there. So if the students had to go, I think sort of the teacher should have been there, kind of sort of putting a good example. But who does that? No, I'm kidding. Um, so I went to that, and it's sort of like a little interactive play thing. That it's good. It's not a boring lecture that they have to sit through, although they don't want to come anyways because it's something they have to do. But meh. So that was from 1 to 2:15, and then 2:30 I have class until 5:20, and now I've eaten dinner and now I'm back. So yeah, that's my Wednesday. Hopefully next week will be better. Next week, well, I was gonna record in the morning, but then I realized that I had an assignment due at 7 o'clock today, and I thought I had done it, but I did not do it. And because I usually have done it by now, I usually have done it by Wednesdays, and I did not this week, which is my own fault. Yeah. And so I did that in the morning because I was like, well, I am not gonna have any time to do it this afternoon. I better do it now. So that ate up my recording time. And now I get to go to Equality again because it's a different play in the evening, and the RAs are required to go to that. So yay! I get to go to it twice. Yay! Yay me! All right, we can review. I have done absolutely nothing exciting this week. Absolutely nothing. Oh wait, no. I went to the Peach Festival on Saturday, Friday, Friday, Friday. I have been extremely thirsty lately, so don't mind the constant drinking. Water, I mean, of course. Um, so I went to the Peach Festival with Andrea, and Joe, who are fellow RAs, and Andrea's boyfriend Josh, and went to the Peach Festival that's out in Lewiston, because Andrea lives out in Niagara Falls, and sort of a tradition for that she's gone, every year. So we invited a few people along, so we went. A lot of fun. I got peach cobbler. It wasn't really peach cobbler. It was peach shortcake. Strawberry. Yeah, it was like strawberry shortcake only with peaches. Yeah. For some reason, peach shortcake just sounds weird, but that's what it was. Yeah. So, and it was absolutely delicious. Like the peaches weren't soaked in anything, so they weren't too sweet. Like they weren't syrupy. They were fresh cut peaches over a shortcake with lots and lots of whipped cream over it. Absolutely delicious. And then we spent the rest of the time, about the next 2 hours, walking off all the calories that we ate from that peach shortcake. And so it was a lot of fun. And then we went back to school. I went to bed, and yeah, there was a movie night last night, but I didn't end up going. It was the Avengers, and I don't know. I just don't have any desire to see that movie. I've heard it's really good. I'm sure it's really good. Just have no desire to see it. I'm good. Um, went to Taco Bell on Thursday with some friends. Yep. Other than that, no. It's been homework and knitting, and watching TV, and going to school. That's been my week. Um, yeah, that's about it. All right, let's get on to knitting. I finished blanket. So, there it is. And I also have to block this one, just like Plum, because it's got a belly button. And it's not as big as I wanted it to be, because I could not get any more stitches on the needles. Could not do it. And the rows were getting massively long. So, yeah. Not as big as I wanted it to be, but it's a good size. I think it'll end up being about 26 inches. So I'm only about 2 inches shy. Not bad. Maybe I can get to block out to 28 inches, but that might be a bit of a stretch. Yeah. But so, in all, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I like the variegation on it. So this was on a sport weight yarn, Bernay, I believe. I don't remember the colorway. It was done on a size 6 needle and just a basic increase square pattern. And then I put a checkerboard pattern on the edge. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. It's just knit 4, purl 4 for 4 rows, and then reverse the pattern. So it just came. I was like, I did knit 4, purl 4 for 4 rows, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's reverse it. That'll work. That'll keep it interesting. Yeah. Oh, and I did work on the semi-precious shawl. I have finished the second repeat of chart B. I am 2 rows into chart C. So there it is. It's a little bit lighter than that. That's very, very foresty green. A little bit lighter than that, and it's got some hues of red in it that I've been noticing as I've been knitting up. And it's a pleasure to knit. I enjoy it very much. I don't know what size needles these are, and this is stash yarn from Mom's stash. So if Mom can remember what it is, Mom will tell you what yarn it is. But overall, I do enjoy knitting it. I can get usually right now I'm getting about a chart a day done. That's gonna change as the rows get longer, obviously, but overall, I do like it very much. And like as I was knitting it up, you couldn't really see the pattern forming, so I was kind of worried about it. But now that you spread it out, quite pretty. I quite like it. Um, Especially after you finish the first repeat of chart B, it just looked like a discombobulated mess, and I was kind of worried about it, but now I'm happy with it. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking a week break or so from the baby blanket, because I finished that on Monday. So just gonna take a little bit of a break from it because if I start another one now, I'll never get work done on it. I will be so bored with it. It'll become so monotonous that no, not gonna happen. So gonna take a little bit of a break for a while. Kudos to everyone who's been knitting and crocheting blankets galore because I can't. I need a little bit of break in between. Fit in some more projects, something with a little bit more pattern to it, and just some variety. So I'll probably be knitting on my pie shelf for a little bit since that hasn't gotten any work done in quite a while. I think about 3 weeks now. You haven't seen it for about 3 weeks, and it's still in the same spot it was. So yeah, that's gonna get quite a bit of work done on it this week, I'm hoping, and I will get quite a lot of work done on this semi-precious shawl. That's it for knitting. Um, uh, I am working on a sweater with my friend Amanda. It's her first sweater, and so it's sort of at a standstill right now because when we went to go buy needles, we needed a couple sets of needles, and the um, the store didn't have. Amanda needed a size 7 long. Didn't have it. It was the only set of needles they didn't have. Our luck. Just our luck. So we put it off. We got our size 7 straights to get started. And so we're trying not to go gangbusters on it because we can't just go out shopping whether did or not. So we ordered the needles and they're taking forever to get here. Forever. It's been a week and a half and they're still not here. It's taking forever. In a day. Oh, yeah. Good grief. But yeah. So that's sort of at a standstill because Um, we're trying to keep about in the same place. Because we're making the same size. It worked out great. The only difference is our gauges, which actually works out to be an advantage because then I had most of the needles that we all use. We didn't have to buy a duplicate set because we're not using the same needles. It's great. And so we're trying to keep it in the same spot. So until our needles come, not working on it too much. Um, because with those ragline increases on straight needles, it's gonna get a bit tight for her quite soon. So taking a little bit of break from that sweater until I strangle the mail company. What else? Um, I don't know. I'm itching to start a new project. I'm in the same boat as mom. I'm itching to start a new project, but I don't know what because I'll be starting a baby blanket in a couple of days. I have my pie shawl that needs a lot of work done on it. I have the semi-precious shawl that needs a lot of work done on it. But I wanted to start a new project. Yeah. So I know it's not going to happen. I know it shouldn't happen. And so I have enough self-discipline to not start a new project. But that can't help wanting to start a new project. Because I have gorgeous yarn in my bin that it's just asking to be knit up. I have to keep telling it to wait. But um oh, I know what I didn't tell you. I finished the cross stitch, and it is now in Washington D.C. My friend Catherine came up and visited. She had a wedding, and so it was only about a 10-minute visit. She came up and visited, and then we had a little bit of an adventure while we went out shopping. While she purchased something to take back with her to the wedding. Um, and so that was kind of funny. And when she visits, it's always a good time. And so I gave her the cross stitch all finished. I don't have a picture of it, unfortunately. I forgot to snap a picture of it. We'll just have to trust that it's finished and it looks good. And I gave her the shawl that mom made her. Um, back in the summer, it was I don't remember what shawl. I want to say Magrathea right now, and it's not Magrathea. And it starts with an M, I think. I don't know. But no, she enjoyed it. She will be able to use it at the office, and she will be able to um, use it to stay warm and such. So office appropriate for Washington D.C. Yeah, so that was good. Oh, I haven't introduced our new group members. We have had a lot of activity on our forum, which I'm very happy about, especially in our Three Stitches group, which everyone's asking lots of questions, which is lovely. All right, so we have Kelly Jo Girl. She has just joined us. Annette K18 joined. Natalie Ford joined. Blogless Carla has joined us. Diane 1650 has joined us, and Ancestor Lady has also joined us. And I'm sure more people have joined us, but those are the 6 that are under the new kids on our front page. And as I said last week, I don't know how to view any other ones, so I'm sorry. If you want to get mentioned on the podcast, strategically plan it so that you add yourself right before one of us podcasts on Monday, Wednesday, or Fridays, and you'll get mentioned on the podcast. But know that if we haven't mentioned you and you have joined, you are appreciated. So thank you for joining. Thank you for all the baby blankets that you guys are knitting up. Mom's gotten quite a few already, and more are on the way that we know of. So thank you so much. This means very, very much to us. So thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. Um, oh, I didn't give you my contact info. My alternate egos, as Lindsay likes to say. I'm Catherine. I am TARDIS Traveler 42 on Ravelry. I'm Katie Joe 36 on Plurk. So friend me on Plurk. Friend me on Ravelry, whatever you'd like. Message me if you need our address, and I will be happy to give it to you. Um, from me on Clark, and you can see all the daily activities that I do in my lovely, busy, hectic college life. Yeah. What else? I think I might be signing off early today. This is why I want to start a new project, because I feel like I don't show you guys much. This is so bad. Um, yeah, I think with that I will let you guys go. 15 minutes in. Wow, I think that's a record for me. It's one of the shortest podcasts I've ever made. Marlo says hi. Marlo is doing very well. He has made it to the 2-week mark. Yay! I pitched the PetSmart receipt because it's no longer valid because he's made it past 14 days. He's been alive for 14 days. So PetSmart is out of the clear. If he croaks and kicks the bucket now, I'm out. That's I'm gonna buy a new fish. But he's doing very well. He's a very sociable fish. And he knows exactly when it's feeding time. It's even gotten to the point where when my alarm goes off and I roll over and I shut my alarm off, I can see him going, "Oh yay, her alarm went off! I get to be fed." He makes me laugh. He's funny, and I've noticed that when I sit here at my computer, especially now when I'm podcasting, he'll just sit in the corner of the tank and be like, "Hi, how are you?" When I come in the door, he gets all excited. So, and I was reading online that betas are very sociable fish, and they do recognize their owners. So I did not know that about fish. So you can definitely see it with him. So he's scared of my finger though. If I like put my finger on the glass, he backs up. Kind of funny. And he does puff out if I put a mirror next to him. He does like that. Oh, he knows I'm talking about him. He's getting very excited. He knows I'm talking about him. All right. I think that's it. So with that, I will say goodbye. Short episode today, so not many dishes done, fortunately. Maybe you got a smaller chore done. Hopefully next show will be longer. I will attempt to do more things so that I can tell you all that's happened in the week instead of just being like, yeah, nothing happened. I'm good. Nothing happened. Yep. Normal stuff. Staff meeting, classes, tutoring, all the normal stuff of a college student. No sleep. Gotta get back on my workout schedule. This is why I need my dog. So when I come down, my dog will be like, "Are you gonna come take me running?" So I can't just be like, "Oh, I feel like going running today." I can't escape those guilty eyes. Can't do it. All right. So I am TARDIS Traveler 42 on Ravelry, KJo36 on Plurk. Comment on the blog. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like. Leave a star rating on iTunes. Comment on iTunes. Tell us what you like, what you didn't like. You'll be the first one to leave a star rating on iTunes. We don't have any star ratings yet. I think those are um, all our venues of watching. I was taught how to watch. Excuse me. Ooh. I'm doing a Lindsay. I'm podcasting after dinner. Um, I was taught how to watch podcasts on the Kindle, so do that now. If you want to watch, if you have a Kindle, you can watch. Um, any other venues of podcasting? I think that's it. And those are all our aliases. So with that, I will say goodbye and have a good week. Lindsay will see you on Friday. Mom will see you on Monday. So have a good week. Bye.